Take a moment, inhale, go up. And let's go over to a side to wake up the half moon muscles. You can cross a foot with your ankle over the other, or if you need to, just leave it still. You can rotate down. And then breathe into that side and rotate up. Oh, that feels so good, half moon. And while you're here, if you would like to add on one arm down, one arm stays over, you can. Oh, there it is. And let's go up. It's almost like you're trying to catch a cloud and over. And on this first part, your ankle can be crossed. Your hand is pulling the other arm. You're giving yourself an assist. Rotate down. And then inhale, rotate up. And if you'd like to, you can put one hand down. And you're welcome to rotate up. Stretch out through the hands. Take an inhale and come up. Both feet are underneath the hips, and then exhale, come down. Your hands are going to be on the floor, and if you need to, you can just meet me in down dog, but if you'd like, take the feet back, elbows bend, up dog, and then lift the hips and add the down dog. Heels are pressing, and you can bend one knee and bend the other. Bend one knee and bend the other. And lift up both heels and lower, and then lift and lower. And then both heels are going to be towards the floor. And then take the shins down. You can take an inhale to go cat and an exhale cow. Inhale cat. Exhale cow. Two more. Inhale and exhale. And either stay here, or if you would like to make this down dog, lifting up through your spine, up dog, you can do that. So either way, you can do cat-cow, or you could do the down dog, up dog, extension, flexion. And up. And exhale. And how about one more of those? Good. And lift, inhale, and exhale. And then we'll come up to the hands. You're in a halfway up position, and then we're going to go all the way up like a back bend standing. Good. Exhale out, open up the feet, and let the right foot face the right wall. You're going to end up putting that right knee over the ankle. The further your feet are stretched out, the harder it is. So hold here and just look over the hand. The heart lifts with every inhale. Breathe in through the nose. Let this front arm either go to your thigh, and that may be where you want to stay, or you could go down to the floor and hold. Good. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Press into your legs. Go all the way up. You can go into Parvriti, or reverse warrior. Right knee on the ankle, over the ankle. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Open up your arms like the letter T, and then push that leg straight. You're going to pass through five-pointed star. Pick up the left toes, and the left knee is going to be on top of that ankle. The palms can be up, and the shoulders are down the back. We'll take our gaze over to that beyond the left hand. Notice your heart is lifted. Breathe in through your nose too. Now this front arm is going to go down to the thigh in extended side angle, or if you want to take the front hand down to the floor for a deeper stretch, you could do extended side angle lower. Yeah, you can take your arm behind you, all sorts of ways. 2, 3, atta girl Jean. You'll bend that knee, same knee, yep, that's it. And come down, 5, 6, yep, 7, 8, 9, rolling. Now, strong legs, push your way up and back. Your hand can go to your thigh. Your other arm reaches over. So you're still having that knee, the left knee, over your ankle. 2, good. It's like you're trying to get the upper arm and the ear in the same line as if they're against a wall. Good. 6, 5, there you go. Full breath. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to take another inhale and then go up like your original position, straighten the leg. Now you're in 5-pointed star and you're going to go right down the middle. You could rest on your knuckles or the hand, shake out any tension, leave the right arm down, and then take the left arm up. Inhale. And then exhale the left arm down, and then take the right arm up. Take an inhale and then lower your hand down, walking the hands more forward. Hammock pose, so it's kind of like your down dog with wide legs, heels press. Hold 10. Either stay here, or if you'd like to lift your heart into an up dog with the wide legs, the hammock pose, up dog, curl the chin, push through your spine. Heels press, lift, inhale, up, and tuck, good. And inhale, lift, and up, 2 more, good. At your own pace, up, stretching out the spine. 1 more if you're adding that on, inhale. And then exhale, walk your hands back. And we'll take the hands to the hip bones and then come up. As you're ready, blood pressure feels good. You can go into a spinal extension, elbow squeeze, heartless. Come into a neutral spine, step, jump, or walk together. Grab a sip, meet me back here in Samastitihi. Good job. We're going to take the legs out like, 1 more vinyasa. So arms up. This time past the Utkatasana, heels heavy. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, good. And then let your hands come down. Now you can meet me in down dog, or you can add that vinyasa where you bend your elbows, you go up, lift your hips out of push up down dog, and hold 5, 4, 3, 2, step, jump, or walk up to your hands halfway. Now go all the way up so you're in a back bend. Open up into 5-pointed star again. Now the right toes are going to shift towards the right toe wall, where the right hand's facing. Reach out and come down. And triangle pose, you could take the arm up or over or behind your back. That one might feel nice. Now that full breath, 9. Yep, I've got the arm behind the back. You could do that or up or over. See what you need today. 3, 4, 5, 6, We're going to take that inhale and you're going to reach up like there's a string pulling you up through your arm, and then pivot the feet, 5-pointed star. Pick up your left toes, face them towards the wall that the left fingers are facing. Reach out and then come down. The arm could be up or over your ear or behind your back. Try to inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Five, 4, 3, 2, and you're going to reach that top arm, have it pull you up like there's a string attached. Pivot your feet, step, jump, or walk the feet together, Samastitihi. Really good. Now this time the right foot's forward and the left foot's far back, like 4 to 4.5 feet. This is warrior one. Your knees on top of your ankle, and then on the other foot, your foot's turned out about 45 degrees. Traditionally, arms are up. If you're craving more of a chest opener, you might enjoy that wide field goal pulse position. Notice there's a spinal extension. 2, good. 3, good. You're doing a back bend. 4, 5, yep. 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're going to add on a little strength for that. By your palms or as your heart. And just notice you're in one long line for 5, 4, energize your back leg. 3, 2. Now you're going to land softly in standing. Take the breath. Good job. Take the other leg 4.5 feet deep or so. Hips are in a railroad track. Arms up or field ghost. Good. Get a little back bend and energize your back knee a little bit more, Betty, like you're going to straighten it. Yep, there you go. And you can still drop through your hips, but your back knee is long. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5. The breath is coming into the nose. 7, 8. Now the legs stay the same. Your hands go to your heart. Hinge forward. Notice you're in one long line, and we're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and you're going to push up. Stand tall. Samastitihi. Grab a sip. Good job. That was a warrior one. And then let's take one vinyasa and meet back here. So breathe in, go up into arms up, and then Utkatasana. Both legs strong. 5, 4, 3, 2. Both hands low. Walk your feet back, elbows bend. Take an inhale to go up dog, and an exhale to go into the down dog. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step or walk up to or jump to your hands, and then go all the way up. Lift up through your spine, hands together, and then take the pyramid pose. So the right foot will stay forward, the left foot will go back depending on your space, but you want to separate those feet. You can take 3 large circles with the arms to put those through circumduction as you're intended, and then your hands can either interlace, or you could do reverse namaste. Breathe in, or inhale and exhale, forward fold. Breathe in. We're going to take an inhale and push the feet into the floor. And you can lift up your arms, lift up your heels if you'd like. Balance across the toes. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower the heels down. Hands come to your heart. Step the feet together and then samasthitihi the other way. So we'll take 3 large circles. Your feet are in railroad tracks, or the best that your shoulders can do. And then find a shoulder release that serves you. Inhale. Exhale, hinge. Your gaze will change too, so that your neck feels neutral and not excessively arched. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, 18. Take an inhale and then push your feet into the floor, go up in the arms and also lift the heels as a bonus. Lift up. And then exhale to lower your heels back down, hands to your heart, step or jump the feet together, and then let's grab a sip. Meet me back here. Good job. We're going to add on a tree pose in the middle of this. So you'll be lifting and spreading your toes 3 to 5 times. And if the toes don't respond, get down there and move them. And then ideally you have space between the toes, and then leaving the left foot down, your right foot comes up. Calf or inner thigh is another place. Good. You can take the arms up if you'd like, or if you want to take a cow face pose with that. Hold. Keep going. 26, 27, 28. Take an inhale, let your hands come back together. Lower that foot, samasthitihi, and we're going to do that on the other side. Lift and spread your toes. Try the other foot coming up, and it's like you're opening the page of a book with that hip. And then if you're doing the cow face, you'll switch which arm was high and which one was low. Jawline parallel to the floor. Now full breath. Lift up through your spine. Yep. Breathe in. And then exhale, your hands can come back down to the heart. Your foot goes to the floor. Really good. We'll take one vinyasa in the middle of that, so arms up. You can do Utkatasana and hold 5, 4, 3, 2, hands down. Let your feet back. Now you can meet me in down dog, or you can add the elbow bend. Lift your heart. Down dog. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and then a dolphin, both forearms down, and hold 10, 2, reach the heels towards the floor, 3, press up, down dog, and then step or jump up to your hands, halfway position, go all the way up, lift, hands together at the heart. Leave your right foot where it is. If you have enough room, you're going to take about 5 feet back with that left toes. So Ardha Chandrasana. Excuse me. And then arms could be up or like a field goal post again. So this is more stretched out. The heel of the back foot's also off the ground, so crescent pose. Do pull your pubic bone up a little with your abs and your ribs down, so you're not just forcing your thigh forward in the SC-type, in the hip socket. So hold 10. Now take an inhale, and on the exhale, let your fingers come down, if they will. If not, go to your leg. Try to straighten-ish the leg, so you're in an extended triangle, extended pyramid pose. Now it's a little different on that hamstring down here. Letting all the tension go. 4, 3. Now either stay here, but if you want to lift up your left leg and add on, standing split, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, good, 9, and then lower your left foot next to your right foot. Pass through, inhale, go into an extension. Hands together at the heart. Take a moment to get your blood pressure settled. Right foot goes way far back, so if you can, it's about 5 feet. The heel is off the floor. The knee is energized. This knee's over the ankle. Heart lifts, so there is a spinal extension, or the arms could be like this. Add that little pubic bone pulling up. Rib down, 10. Good. Notice there's a back bend, so it's not forward over the leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to take an inhale, and on the exhale, you're going to reach your hands down to the thigh, or if you can, the floor. And it's okay to shift your foot in a bit. You may be able to straighten that leg or have some type of soft bend. Relax your neck. Low pyramid. Now you're going to take the inhale, and on the exhale, if you want to lift up the other leg, you can. Standing split. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lowering that foot next to your other one. Take an inhale and come up. Go into a back bend. Hands together at your heart. Samastitihi. Grab a sip. Meet me back here. And we'll take the feet into a spread position 3 to 5 times. Lift and spread. Add on the right arm coming back to your foot or ankle. Hold that vertical quad stretch at first. Yep, get tall. See if you can add on the foot pushing. And add on dancer. 5, 6, good. 7. Good. Take an inhale. And see if you can transition towards standing in balance. Hands together at the heart. Good job. Other side. Lift and spread your toes. Go up and around. And hold. And you might add on the dancer where you push your foot into your hand, your thigh. Heel pushes away from the glute, other arm reaches forward. Keep breathing. Might find one focal point so you have a better chance of balancing there. Four. Inhale. Slowly come back to standing. Let your foot come down, hands at the heart. Grab a sit, meet me here. Good job. Take a little breath. Down, inhale up. Sit into a chair, Utkatasana. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, hands down. Let your feet back. Now you can either meet me in down dog or bend the elbows and go into up dog first. And then lift your hips and add a push-up down dog. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you're going to shift into a plank and lower yourself down. And we're going to take swan, so extend your toes. You might change your hand position to accommodate your shoulders and your spine. You're going to peel up. Hold, neck soft. 10, 2, good. 3, elbows in. 4, 5. Holding a little longer. 4, 3, 2, beautiful. Now the hands are going to go beside the hips, palms face down. Inhale, lift your back, lift your legs. And as you stay up, you're going to feel your inhale helps you get higher. Notice your palms are facing the floor so that the arms are in external rotation, which is opposite the way we are in life. So we're strengthening those rear deltoids to prevent rounded shoulders. Take another breath here. Lower yourself down, and if you can add on, interlace your fingers at the lumbar spine to open the shoulders up more. Breathe in. So we're strengthening the back body, and we're opening the front body, which is going to help our posture overall. 10. Let yourself go up and down with the breath. You're organically moving with that breath. Lower down, and then interlace your fingers the other way so you're even. Come on up. If you can, push your palms towards each other. Center your arms in line with your back body. Feel your hamstrings, glutes, and your thoracic spine. Feel your lower spine. Feel your shoulders open. And now exhale, press back into a child's pose. I'm going to add the toe under cue so that our feet get stretched. We know that's really good for the back. And balance. Breathe in. And then come on back so that your belly is down. Really good. Now while you're here, you could bend the knee and bend the other and reach for your foot or ankle. Dhanurasana, bow pose. And go up. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then lower for a moment. You're going to do that again. Or if you only had one foot, take it the other now. Come up. Notice your neck. It should feel like there's no excessive tension in there. So for most of us, that means we're looking at the mat, slightly ahead of our nose. Breathe in. And then exhale, lower. Child's pose. This time the knees are wide. So there's a sense of diaphragmatic breathing. The belly expands. So reach down. Inhale. And then exhale, come to a front plank. So I'm going to offer this with the forearms. If you want to do this on your hands, you can. Let your elbows be underneath your shoulders and hold. Hold 20. And then turn sideways, side plank, Vasisthasana. Lift, hold 15. Breathe in, and we're going to go to the other side, 15. Lift up through your hand, stretch out both hands. Inhale, and then exhale, lower down. Take a downward facing dog from here and walk it out. Spread out your hands. Bend one knee and bend the other. Both heels down, both heels up. And then we're taking both shins down. Open up the knees, frog posture. Oh. Remove my screen. Something happened to the screen. There you go. Okay, you should be able to see me now. Knees wide. There you go. Pig toes could be together. Now, when you do this, if you want to go all the way down to cheek on the floor, you can. Or cheek on your hands. Yeah. Should feel your inner thighs. We're going to take an inhale. And then as you exhale, push back up. Now you'll go into a down dog where your heels press towards the floor. Add the right leg going up to the sky. You might even take a flip the dog where the leg opens up more. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and then take that right leg forward like pigeon. Upright pigeon for a moment and enjoy. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shoulders are down. 7. Spine is lifted. 8. And then as you're ready, if you'd like to fold over the pigeon, come on down and hold. Now you can stay here, or if you'd like to take a variation, twisted pigeon, your right arm will come underneath your left armpit, and then your left arm will come up. Oh, I did that wrong. Let's do that the other way. Left arm will go underneath the right armpit. Right arm comes up around to the big toe, and hold. Inhale. And then you're going to push yourself up, and then you might just stay right there, or maybe you'll add a little fun variation where you take your heel with your hand or your elbow. You can balance and lift the other one. Good. You can take both hands if you'd like. Press. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, curl those back toes till your knees off the ground. And take a downward dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Walk it out. And then lift the left leg up. You might even take that thigh more open. Take that inhale. And exhale the left leg forward in pigeon. In Sanskrit, this is Ekapada Raja Kapotasana, one-legged pigeon. Hold here. Upper back extends. Feel that hip flexor on the right thigh. And then inhale, and then as you go forward, you might feel that left hip more. Your hands could be a pillow for your cheek or your forehead. Now your right arm could come through, and then the left arm can go up, and your fingers could hold on to your big toe for the twisted pigeon. Big breath. There you go. Then the left hand's going to come forward. You'll push yourself up. You might decide that you want to bend the back knee and hold on with your hand, or maybe your elbow, maybe out of balance. Maybe both hands can come back and you'll lift your heart, push your ankle into your hands. Inhale. And exhale, downward dog. When you're ready, press back, downward facing dog. And we'll do a couple more like that with that extension. So let your knees come down. Pick up your right foot, and your left hand is going to find your right foot or your right ankle. Now push up towards the sky. And your left toes are helping with balance. Keep pressing up. See if that thigh will lift more. Yeah, use your quad to open up your shoulder chest by pressing your foot into your hand. Take an inhale. And then lower that hand and that knee down. You're in neutral. Pick up your left foot, right hand to it. Go up. Keep lifting that thigh higher. There you go. Strong hand on the floor. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then exhale, lower. Good. Take a child's pose, toes curl under. Really good. And then take a sip. And we'll press out through the fingers and take a downward facing dog. Heels press. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Lower your shins, and at first come into a high kneel. And this is Ustrasana. So the first thing you could do for stage 1 is just place the hands on the sacrum and the elbows squeeze together. So Ustrasana. If you think you would like to add on from this, your hand comes to your heel, one arm's up. You'll do 3 on each of those sides, or both hands could go to the heels and hold 6, 5, 4. Yep, lift your heart. 3, thighs more forward. 2, like you're trying to get your thighs vertical. Breathe in. 1 hand forward, 1 hand forward. Windmill child's pose. Press the hips back. Good. 5, And then come up to your shins. And then another way to do Ustrasana is your hands or your knuckles could be behind you and you lift up from here. So you could do that either way. Lift. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Press the hips. 5. So you could feel like your hips would drop without your attention, but you're really pushing up. 3, 2, and then 1. And then we'll take a child's pose from here. Good job. And then you're either going to do a squat posture malasana or happy baby ananda malasana. So you choose. You're either in this, it's like a frog, right? You're just sitting with your hips in between your legs. Yeah, and your hands could add on. This is a nice one for the hands. Yes. 5. Yep. 4. Yeah. 3. Nice. And then adding on, if you can, you'll push out. This is a negotiating cowgirl. You'll push out your thigh. Open up that hip. Now we're going to do that on the other side. So you push your knee open, your thigh open. Yep. And if you're still able to add on, you could put your feet soles together. So they're touching now. My feet are touching. The knees open. You go right down the middle. And you're so close, you're just going to drop your hips and then take a sip. Good job. We'll do an abdominal trainer. Navasana is boat. So you're going to take a balance pose first with your tush on the ground. Your feet can lift. So now you've got this little balance here, but if you want to add on, you can lengthen your levers. There is a little lumbar flexion here. Energize through your legs. Squeeze the legs together. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. So for a moment, take a bound angle and let the inner thighs open. Know that you're welcome to stay here. I just want to offer a pose to Tolasana, which is kind of fun, but you take a crisscross applesauce with your feet and then you put your hands on the floor and you lift up. So that's an option, or you can go back to your bound angle. And then when you're ready, we're going to make sure there's enough length behind you on the mat. Take an inhale to roll down. You can always use your hands on your legs if you need them. And once you're down and your head's down, now you're going to roll your spine up. So we'll do 5 of these bridges. 2, 3, good. You want to feel like each part of your spine has your attention. 2, and then hold this up. When your hips are up, you can interlace your fingers underneath you. Your shoulders will walk underneath. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you're going to lower down. And if you would like to do bridge again, you can. If you would like to take a set of 30 abdominal yogic bicycles with me, you can. Your hands are on the back of your head if you're doing this. Another modification would be leave the heads down and have the legs more vertical. And 20 more. And 10 more, let your belly pull in so it's not pooching vertically out. 4, 3, 2, and recover for a moment. Now the feet come down, lift up your hips. This one's bridge. If you'd like to add on, take one leg in the air and just hold steady. Energize your leg so your foot has intention, your other hip's off the floor. Hold. And then lower your foot and then take your other leg up. Now hold. And then you're going to lower that foot. Inhale and lower your spine down. Now you can do that again. You can do bridge again, or you can take one leg up, hold on to the big toe, left leg off the floor. This is Utthita Padangusthasana. All sorts of modifications. So if you need to leave the head down and just do the stretch, you can. You can hold on to the calf instead of the toe. Otherwise, it's an abdominal strengthener, hip flexor strengthener, and hamstring stretcher. Hold. Breathe in. Let go. Now you're going to let your head down for a moment as you switch. So you might hold on to your big toe. You might extend your other leg up. And good. Remember, you can also do bridge or just the stretch. Belly in. Your gaze is probably at your toes that are just over the floor, so your neck is safe. Inhale. And then exhale. You can take the hands to your feet and pull the knees like a little bound angle, knees wide. And then make sure you have enough room. We're going to do a wider leg stretch. So open the thighs towards the V. So you could even pull the toes back and your hands might help. Good, and hold. We'll take another inhale and let those feet go on the floor. Now, the right leg can cross once or even twice. So if your toes will hook under your calf, you can lift your hips and scooch them right while your knees go left. Your right arm can go out like a T or Y or whatever is safe for your shoulder. Your left hand can rest on the thigh. This is the eagle twist. We'll take an inhale, realign your spine, and then you're going to take your other side, left thigh wraps once or twice, hips scooch left, knees go right, and then your right hand can keep your knee in place, left arm open. Inhale. And then exhale to come back. Realign that spine. And once you're there, right ankle to left thigh. So this is a different type of hip opener than the pigeon. Reach your hands through. And you might even add a little rock or foot movements, ankle movements. There's different motor neuron sensors in the feet and the hands, so it's important to keep those body parts awake, agile, dexterous in our movements. You might have a perfectly fine stretch here, or if you're wanting to add on the teapot, roll over till your right foot touches the floor. Open up that left knee. You can even use your left hand, right arm open. Feel that low back as well. Feel your hip. We're going to take an inhale. And then you'll gently come out. Now there's two stretches we'll do. It's the left ankle to right thigh this time. Reach your hands through and clasp your fingers if you can to make it easier. You can add a rock or little ankle movements, toe spreads. Ideally your toes spread apart from each other. If not, use your fingers to open up usually it's the big toe that's tighter or the pinky toe. You want to be able to spread the toes away from each other. You might just continue this stretch or roll on over till the left foot's on the floor. Right hand presses your knee away, left arm out, palm up if you can to combat the stresses of forward shoulders. Your gaze is over there, although you can close your eyes and really bring your focus inside. Breathe in through your nose. And hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now when you're ready, come back. Take one quad stretch. So a couple ways you can do this is on your side lying position, hand to your foot. You might also like to use a foam roller as a prop. You may not even use a foam roller. You might be able to just put your shin under. Ribs pulled down, pubic bone pulls up. So you're going to feel that hip flexor. Let your breath go way deep into through your nose to your diaphragm. We're going to take that other side when you're ready. So your left foot comes under. Now, the first step would be your foot's just on your side, your arms under your ear, or you could be on your foam roller. Ribs down, pull the pubic bone up. That one looks tighter. Good. If it's too hard, Shireen, you can always do side lying. Yeah, that one looks tighter, doesn't it? Yep. Now that long breath through your nose. we are going to take a release. Good. And if you want to put your legs up on the wall, you can do that. If you want to do it with a little yoga block, you can do that as well. Take a moment to feel the vessels have release. Clear your mind like you're sitting on a cloud. Nothing to do, nothing to be. There's no identifiers. You get to release all the veils that you might have in life. There's no duty, there's no identity. You just get to touch base with your deeper you. And then gently wake up your fingers and your toes and come to a seated position that's comfortable for you. Lift up through your spine without much effort and just take a moment. So notice how it feels to have a clear mind and body and spirit. Notice how it feels. And we'll do a little intention that as we go through the day, this is our baseline. And we can navigate decisions that we make through the day if we just ask ourselves in this clear state, is this good for me? And your cells will let you know. Is this good for me? So if you're ever on the fence of something, you can ask yourself that question and your cells will tell you when you're in that calm state. So we'll keep an intention to stay connected to that sense of calm, peace, mind, body, spirit for the rest of the day. Anytime we deviate from that, we know we can take a few breaths and get it back, especially if we get it early with so much appreciation. Thank you so much. So good to see everybody. Good job. You look so good. You look